What's up everyone, it's Jan Bors, new video, Ziferblat, Birds of Prey song which won Vidbir 2025 Ukraine national selection. I did previous reaction for studio versions of the songs, but as we know, studio version is one thing, can be great, or the opposite, you know, but the performance can change the song for absolutely better, of course even for worse, but those are two different categories. It doesn't determine the perfect song, but it can make the perfect song even better. And let's see if this Ziferblat Bird of Prey thing, if they, like, I will not question if they won, if there were better songs or so what. I will check, react, if this is a song which can do great at Eurovision or not. Disclaimer, if somebody thinks Ukraine will not make it through semifinal with whatever song, I cannot imagine how bad it must be. It's not the case. Like, Ukraine is qualifying, we're just basically thinking like how they can end up in the finals, and if such a song is really great. So let's watch it together and let's decide. Also, no, I will decide myself. You can in the comments below. Of course, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and if you want to see the full video, become members. Let's do this. So Ziferblat Bird of Prey. Live vocals, live back vocals, brilliant. Like, he can really deliver the vocals. Nice shot. It feels more like a concert than a staging show. It's a rock song, like he's very unrockish, very 70s, which doesn't have the balls, but the song actually has it. This is a jury prey. The authenticity of this is brilliant. Nice, authentic, believable. So Ziferblat, I don't know how it's exactly pronounced. Bird of Prey. I must say that I approach it with the skepticism a little bit, because in general I wasn't very satisfied with the songs from the national selection in compared to previous ones. Now let's knock it off. Is this a hit song? I don't think, because hit song must work in both studio version and live performance. Now let's take off the studio version out and talk about what I just saw. And I saw brilliance. I saw simply brilliance. Like, I was a little bit confused by the main artist, the main singer, because I wasn't sure like what way it's go, especially when you can feel the rock song and you don't feel the rock kind of dress, or, you know, okay, this is subjective, but also put this aside, and I think they can a little bit improve it. On the other hand, this is probably how the band is going, right? This is their trademark, this is what they are. Keep it as that, your thing. I don't care, don't bend your back because somebody says so. But keep this authenticity, keep this reality, and the vocals. Like, sorry, but this is the best male vocal so far I hear at Eurovision this year, for sure. Not just because of the perfect singing, but because of the charisma of the singing, authenticity and realness of the singing. I think this is extremely important. Like, if you can sing like this and you go to Eurovision, sometimes it takes artists, those divas and so on, to like lose the authenticity for the sake of staging and for the sake of some show and so on. But from my perspective, this was the amazing show, especially because of how it felt, not how it looked. That was also a little bit confusing. I think it's a little bit of push, but on the other hand, this kind of concert realisticness, I wanted to say, is something that kept me interested the whole time, the whole 3 minutes. I was there, absolutely. I was almost not breathing during the performance, and I was enjoying crazily the show, which in my opinion is extremely very well started and ended enhanced by the back vocals, which are their live, and they are kind of in the setup, which are like, we are here, all of us, and we went to sing you a song to make the music alive. Maybe that's why they approached it concert wise more likely than modern staging wise, but this is also a staging, and the approach really gave this realism, this realistic feeling, this realistic touch of the main artist who is in the focus all the time, or most of the time, delivering. And I think this is music speaking. This is simply music speaking, and even it's not my song for studio version. It's not like thinking that this will not qualify. I actually think this will do amazingly well in the finals, because juries will appreciate this anti-approach. They will appreciate that somebody went there and being real. Somebody went there being themselves, and somebody went there sing brilliantly, perfectly, and delivering the message in the most authentic way I saw in a while. This has all the parameters of you know, this is not an exact example, but I will say Maneskin, right? It's not the same kind of music, nothing, but you know what won Maneskin Eurovision? In my opinion, it was also this amazingly realistic approach. Of course, it was staged perfectly, but it was realistic approach, realistic atmosphere surrounding the charisma of the main singer, which I think kind of is here also in the vocals, in the way how he poses, in the way how he imprints the vocal, the message into your head, and it works. It's not the same, but this is the band I actually would go for a concert. I would go for a concert for such a band, because this was a hell of an experience to watch it and listen to it live. And that's how studio versions are completely different from live performances. It just can give completely different edge, which Ukraine sending to Eurovision now. And I'm not sure if this might fight for the winning, but I would say that first of all, Ukraine can really be sure of being delivered a lot of points from public. This is done, but definitely also from juries, and in my opinion, juries this year will determine the winner again. So this might be one of the candidates, like it or not, but it might be, because the performance is brilliant, regardless the song is maybe but after all, Eurovision is performance contest, and I think this is fair like this. So I'm thinking we are having the first real top 5 candidate, and it will be top 5. I would be extremely doubtful if it not end up in top 5. So congratulations, Ukraine, you got me again. You got me extremely interested. Maybe you had better songs there, maybe not, but definitely you're sending something which has and possesses quality, and I'm all for it. And that's all for me from now. So write me in the comments below if you agree, if you disagree, whatever, and become members if you want to support my channel, if you want to see this whole, and also if just subscribe and like the video, blah 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 blah. I just basically, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.